The mesoscaph heads at full speed towards the north, and any moment now we'll be leaving the warm waters of the North Atlantic Drift to enter the ice-cold seas of the Labrador Current. But it's a race against time, for once the fishermen return and find Serafina caught up in their nets, they'll certainly kill her. And if that should happen, the humpback whales could become extinct.
I'm setting course for the coast of Newfoundland. From what I remember, whales are always getting caught up in fishermen's nets around those shores.
What happens if Serafina's not there?
Well, then I suggest we follow the Labrador Current up to the Davis Strait.
To Baffin Bay?
Yes.
Of course, that's one of the humpback's favourite meeting grounds. But is the natural living system still intact up there?
I don't know, but we'll soon find out.
Adamus, the sonar, what's that sound?
I don't hear anything.
There it is again. There's something stuck on the roof outside. Can you see it? That bluish colour. It's a Portuguese man-of-war.
Quick, David. Turn on the audio relay.
Senor Adamus! Senor Adamus! Can you hear me?
Portuguese man-of-war! My dear fellow, how good to see you again.
Yes, it's long time no see. Why you no come visit till now?
We have many problems, man-of-war. We're looking for Serafina the humpback and her young baby cherubim. Have you seen them swimming past at all?
Serafina, you say?
Yes.
No. Humpbacks no come here since long time. It's because of Captain Lucifer.
Lucifer? In these waters? He's on the move again.
Sea snake friend of mine say Captain Lucifer killed many whale families on their way home to the north. Everyone very fried, swim away fast.
Man of war, do you know anyone who can tell us where to find Serafina and cherubim?
Only one creature you ask. You go see great sea cow. He is wise ruler of the north.
The great sea cow? Yes, of course. I should have thought of that before. How can I obtain an audience with him, man of war?
For that, you must speak with the absent-minded orc, who live in the mountain iceberg near Greenland.
The absent-minded orc? Thank you, man of war. I'll remember that. Come on, David. Let's go.
Save me! Save me! Please, won't somebody save me?
Hello? What's going on here, then?
Oh, please, Dolphin. I'm trapped inside these nets. If the fishermen return, they'll kill me.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You humpbacks never listen, do you? How many times do we have to keep on telling you to keep away from the Newfoundland coast? This kind of thing is always happening around here.
Set me free, Dolphin, I beg you. I'm searching for my little baby cherubim. If I don't find him soon, I'm afraid Captain Lucifer will kill him too.
Lucifer, you say? That murderous thug? Here? In these waters? Right. This calls for a plan of action. Let's have a look at you now. This is not going to be easy. Just look at your fin. It's all tangled up. These barnacles stuck to your back. They don't help, you know.
Is there nothing you can do?
Oh, come, my dear humpback. May I remind you, you're addressing a genuine bottlenose dolphin. We have brains, you know, and we know how to use them. Right. Crabs, turtles, porpoises, sharks. Come on then, let's have you then. Come on. Don't you worry, humpback. We'll have you out of these nests before you can say, Lucifer. Yes, Lucifer. Come on then, you lot. All together now. Come on. That's right.
Well, this is Baffin Bay, all right. If there are any humpbacks still alive, this is where we should start finding them. The only thing we can do now is to make our way north and call on the great sea cow.
Do you think the absent-minded orc will be able to give us an audience with him?
Well, I hope so. It all depends on whether the orc will be able to concentrate long enough to remember why we came.
I say, Adamus, there's a young harp seal in the water over there. She seems to be upset.
Seal? Seal? What's wrong?
Keep away from me. Keep away.
No. Don't be frightened, Seal. Come on now. You can talk to me. I'm Adamus Plato, and this human is our friend.
Adamus? Oh, Adamus. Is it really you?
Yes. Come closer. Come on. No one's going to harm you. That's better.
Why is she crying?
Oh, Adamus. I'm so alone in the world. I've nothing to live for. Nothing.
But Seal, you're far too young to be swimming alone. Where are the rest of your friends?
Dead, Adamus. All dead.
What?
It was the human people. They came in their boats to our home on the coast of Labrador. They carried huge lumps of wood and clubbed all the baby seals on the head with them. Everywhere, for as far as the eyes could see, there were lifeless, blood-covered bodies dying a painful death on the ice. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. So I flopped into the sea and swam as fast as I could. I don't remember stopping until I actually got here.
Seal, my dear young friend, I ask you to forgive what my fellow human people are doing to you. The only comfort I can offer is to assure you that not all human beings think alike, and that one day we shall bring this wantonless killing to an end.
There's someone out there.
It's Captain Lucifer.
No!
I can just see the whale ship coming out of the mist.
Come on, David. We must find Serafina before Lucifer can get to her.
Come on now, you crabs. Get your claws through that rope on the humpback's fin. That's the way. No, turtles. You should be pulling at the knots, not pushing. You load of grannies. Good. Well, see if you can start dragging the net off Serafina's snout. Yes, that's it. A little more. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Well done. There we are, humpback. Now, you're free to go on your way.
You're marvelous, Dolphin. You really are. What would I have done if you hadn't come along?
Think nothing of it, humpback. We're all in this together. Remember, I'm a cetacean myself, and I know what the humans are doing to us.
But I thought you dolphins got on well with the human people.
Well, of course we do. Lots of my friends actually play games with them. But did you know that in the North Pacific countries, they actually eat us? Savages! That's what they are, savages!
They say that throughout the oceans of the world these days, at least one of us whales is killed every 20 minutes. How much longer can it go on like this, Dolphin? How much longer?
Hello! Hello! Can you hear me? Is anyone there?
Adamus, are you sure this is the right place? Does the orc really live here, on this iceberg?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, I've visited him here many times. Thing is, he's a bit of a hermit these days. After all, he is the last of his race to survive. Orc! Orc! Are you there? Can you hear me?
But it's a great orc. Surely they're all extinct.
Of course I'm a great orc, and I'm not extinct, as far as I know. Who is it? What do you want?
It's me, Orc. It's Adamus.
Animus? Animus what?
Plato Orc.
Oh, Plato Orc. That's a nice name.
Oh, Adamus Plato. Don't you remember anything? We're old friends.
Are we? Oh, yes, are we are, yeah. I forgot. Well, hang on a minute. I'm coming down. Oh, I'm getting too old to keep sliding down that ice. It's not good for my rheumatism. Now then, let's have a look at you. Ah, yes, it's Adamus, isn't it? Adamus Plato. Haven't we met somewhere before?
That's right, Orc.
Then why didn't you say so in the first place? Oh, who's this?
Don't be frightened, Orc. Don't be frightened. He's a friend, too. His name's David Bellamy.
Is he now? David Bellamy? Yeah, never heard of him. I didn't know he had any friends amongst the human people.
Orc, we need your help. We are searching for Serafina the humpback and her young baby cherubim. We haven't seen them since Joachim was killed by Captain Lucifer and his men. Will you help us to get an audience with the great sea cow?
An audience with... Impossible. He doesn't receive visitors anymore.
Orc, you and I have helped each other many times before. This is a battle for survival. We have to save Serafina. But don't let me down. I beg you.
But I don't even remember where the great sea cow lives anymore.
He lives on an island off the coast of Ellesmere Land. If you travel with us, we could be there in less than an hour.
Oh, I don't know, Adamus. I really don't know. Don't forget, I'm the last of my race, too. These days, I'm even scared to go any further than the tip of my own iceberg.
Orc, the great sea cow is the only creature I know who can tune me into the voice in the oceans. If he can help me to save the humpbacks, he'll be helping me in my fight to save the world.
Cherubim! Cherubim! Oh, cherubim, where are you? Is there no one out there in this vast ocean who can hear my call for mercy? Oh, human people, if only you would listen to reason. Why must you plunder the seas so relentlessly? I know you must eat and feed your young, but there is nothing that whales provide that you cannot find elsewhere. Oh, why must you kill us? Why? Why? Why?
This is the great sea cow's lair. But I can't promise they'll see you. He's a very busy creature, you know.
What a magnificent cave. It hardly seems possible we could be in such a completely ice-free area after all we've come through. I tell you, Adamus, I thought we'd never get here.
Orc, go and find the great sea cow. Just tell him one thing. Tell him that Adamus Plato needs his help most urgently.
I'll tell him, but don't blame me if he refuses to see you. Well, you better wait here. Whoops! And remember, if you should see him, don't forget the bell.
Adamus, who is this great sea cow?
The great sea cow is the wise ruler over the sea creatures of the north. He has the most extraordinary powers, far beyond anything even I can understand. He can hear and see every sea creature in every ocean of the world. His word is their command.
But do you think he'll mind us just calling on him without a warning like this?
David, I can assure you, our visit will come as no surprise to the great sea cow.
Adamus!
Your Highness! Bow, David. Bow your head.
But it's incredible. That creature, do you realise it's Rhytina stellari, a magnificent stellar sea cow?
Yes, David, I know.
But his species is supposed to have been extinct for over 200 years.
Your news, Adamus. What is your news?
The news, sir, is that the whale families are in great danger. Captain Lucifer and the whale hunters are moving into the migration areas in great numbers. Unless we stop the massacre now, the cetaceans will become extinct.
We are too late, Adamus. Man has done his worst. The whale people are no more.
What? Oh, sir.
Surely this can't be true.
Adamus, who is this with whom you talk?
This is my friend, Your Highness, David Bellamy. He's one of the many human people who are trying to stop this cruel madness of his race.
Then tell him, Adamus. Tell him of the time before the whaleboats came, when life in the sea was clean and pure, untouched by man. My ancestors passed down tales of endless journeys across the ocean, unhindered by anything or anyone but nature itself. There was plenty of seaweed to eat, and long, cool days to bask in the sunshine without fear of the hunter's blow. But those days will never return. Man has done his worst, and soon he will have destroyed all the living seas we love so much.
Your Highness, there is a way to save the whales. If only you will help me.
How, Adamus? Tell me how.
Tune me into the voice of the oceans, the great community mind of the waters. If Serafina is still alive, the voice alone will lead me to her.
And if you should find Serafina, how will you save her?
Your Highness, the only hope for the survival of this planet is to persuade the human people to live in harmony with nature. Once that harmony is restored, only then will I be able to continue my fight to save the world.
Although you speak words of wisdom, Adamus, I must tell you that your quest is a futile one. However, you are my friend, and the friend of all creatures in the sea. Therefore, your request is granted.
What must I do, sir?
Listen. Just listen. The voice of the ocean speaks.
Serafina! David, I can hear her.
Where is she, Adamus? Where is she?
Amongst the ice floes. The northern seas. She's making her way across the northern seas.
Cherubim! Cherubim! Oh, why can't I find you, Cherubim? Where are you?
On back! 500 meters to there, Captain.
Like you say, let me see. Ah, yes. That's all right.
Got away from me once, humpback, didn't you? Well, not this time. Prepare to fire harpoon.
Harpoon ready, Captain.
Stand by to fire.
Ready to fire, sir.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What the what? They're coming up the water. Whales, Captain, hundreds of them. They're all round the ship.
What the hell's going on out there? Keep calm, will you? Keep calm.
They're trying to attack us, Captain. They're going to sink the ship.
Fire the harpoon.
We can't kill them all, Captain. There are too many of them.
Lucifer, can you hear me? Captain Lucifer, are you listening to me?
Adamus Plato. I might have known. Adamus, what do you want?
I've come to reason with you, Lucifer. Man's only hope of survival is to know and understand the folly of what he's doing.
Aha! Now I know why you are here. Unless we stop what we're doing, your big friends out there are going to get even with us. Is that it?
No, Lucifer. When will you realize that the whales are not killers? They're our friends.
Friends? Did you hear that, man? Those big lumps of raw meat out there are our friends.
Hear me, Lucifer. I beg you. Hear me before it's too late. Without the whales, and without the full continuity of marine life, the natural balance of the seas will alter, and the oceans of the world will die. The seas must live. Lucifer, they must live.
Cherubim! I'm here, Mother! I'm here! Cherubim! Oh, my cherubim, my baby! But where have you been, Cherubim? I thought you were dead.
They all looked after me, Mother. Didn't you know?
Looked after you? Who looked after you, Cherubim?
The dolphins and the whales, my cousins, my friends. It was they who brought me here. We never gave up hope that you'd come.
Captain! They're moving in on us again! The whales! They're ramming us!
Go on then, you damn lumps of blubber! Do your worst! I'm not afraid of you! I am not afraid to die!
No! I beg you, cetaceans, stop! Stop! Whales! Brothers and sisters, my dear friends! In the name of our people, I ask you not to follow the same path chosen by these men and their race. If you shed their blood now, their death will be on our conscience for all time. Remember, this is their way, not ours. You have heard what our friend Adamus has told Captain Lucifer and his hunters. Harmony between us is the only hope of survival for us all. If we do not show mercy now, what hope is there for the future of the world?
They're going! Look at them, Captain! One by one! They're going! The whole lot of them. They're gone!
Adamus! Can you hear me?
I hear you, Lucifer.
Is this another trick of yours? Or are we free to go?
Free? Yes, Lucifer, you're free. No harm will come to you.
Do I have your promise on that?
You have the promise of the whales, Lucifer. I can assure you, that is worth far more than anything I could give you.
Right, men. Hard to starboard. We're going home. Adamus! If you think you've heard the last of me, you're mistaken. You may have powers in the sea, all right. But there are still creatures on the land to hunt, and birds in the air to shoot. We'll meet again, Adamus. You'll see. We'll meet again.
What's happened to them all? Adamus, where have all the whales gone?
Come with me. I think I know where we'll find them.
The mesoscaph dives into the depths of the ice-cold waters of the Northern Sea. Deeper and deeper as our huge transparent machine finds its way down through the vast entrance of a magnificent ice cavern. High above us, we can just see the surface of the water completely frozen over, leaving us surrounded by huge walls of ice. A whale song. But where's it coming from? There are more of them. A humpback drifting above us midships, and another quite literally spinning over our bow. And then another and another. They're all around us, huge dark silhouettes, breathing in the air trapped beneath the ice.
My friends, this is Adamus Plato. Hear me. I come to your hiding place to ask you to follow me on a triumphant journey back to the warm waters of the south.
Whales, great creatures of the sea. I want to tell you about a movement that is sweeping across this earth. It is a concept called conservation, in which the human people, like myself, are dedicated to protect all sea, land and air living creatures from extinction. Wherever our voice is being heard, we demand that the natural living systems of the world be left intact. I speak with the voice of mankind. We have made many, many mistakes in the past, but now we know that we must change our ways. I ask you to believe me. Follow your friend Adamus, first to the waters of the Indian Ocean, where the people of the Seychelles Islands have created a sanctuary for you. Then, as the rest of the world learn from their example, you'll be able to move back into the freedom of your own seas. There you can breed your children and bring them up living in peace and harmony with my peoples and with your own.
Just remember this, my friends. Man has been on Earth for only 4 million years. He is still in his learning infancy compared to you, who have inhabited the sea for more than 10 times as long. Whales, I am Adamus Plato. I am your friend, your protector. I ask you now to follow me back to the bright, clear ocean, which belongs to you. I ask you to trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
And so they go, these huge, magnificent, great whales of the deep, hundreds of them, following our transparent machine up to the open surface of the water, an endless trail of almost ethereal beauty, dark specks against a fading sunset, their beautiful song echoing the hope for a new beginning, the hope for this one world.